Hi, welcome back to Congress Basics. I'm your host, Tyler Luu, and today's the day that we'll finally be going over how to make an argument. Can't guarantee that you'll beat your parents after this, but it'll give you a pretty good shot. Now, before we get started, please remember, check out our socials as well. Instagram right here, subscribe, like, and have notifications on for this video and others. And remember, we do offer other coaching service as well. So check out our website, www.ascendspeech.org, and you'll have a bunch of information regarding what you can get access to during the school year, as well as during the summer. And we also have tons of free resources posted. So please, go check it out. And now, back to the video. So whether you're in congressional debate, writing an essay, or just bargaining for a later curfew, it is critical to know what makes up a good argument. And it all comes down to a very simple structure called CWEI, or CWDI. You may have heard of this before, but today we're going to break it down completely. Every argument has to have a claim, a warrant, evidence and/or data, and finally, an impact. First, every argument has to start with a claim. This is your thesis. It is a one-sentence statement that states your position on a topic. For example, homework should be banned. Solar panels are the most effective way to get rid of climate change. Or chocolate chip cookies are better than oatmeal cookies. That's not even no argument there. That's just a fact. Again, as I said before, these are all claims. They are all a one-sentence statement that gives your position and or opinion on the topic that is being talked about. Keep in mind, your claim has to be something that is debatable. And obviously, you're gonna need to back up your claim. And you're gonna do that with something called a warrant. A warrant is the logical reasoning / explanation behind the claim that you're making. And it's usually a because statement. For example, homework should be banned because students are more stressed out when working and don't see actual educational benefits. Or solar panels are the #1 way to get rid of climate change because they're the most accessible form of renewable energy. Those are both logical statements that back up the claim, the sentence that you have stated before. Remember, a warrant is an explanation as to why your claim is true and will usually start with because. Remember, it's a because statement. This is the logical explanation as to why what you have asserted is true. Now here in the evidence section, this is where you want to go out and include a source that backs up the claim and warrant that you have stated. This is your turn to go out, scour the internet, look for expert sources, looks for numbers and data that back up what you're saying. Remember, it's always good to turn to professional sources, things like academic journals or educational research publications. All of this is necessary because, let's face it, you're just a student, a teenager. An adult that is judging you or reading your paper or anyone that wants to listen to you needs to know that what you're saying is backed up by experts out there. So go, find a good credible source. Remember, it's always good to have evidence that is based in statistics, either having numbers of some sort or something that is based in what we call past precedent, meaning what you're saying is something that has been seen or has happened in the past to back up what you're saying. Going back to the example I started earlier, here's a piece of evidence that would supposedly back up the claim and warrant that I have given. Look, it's based in statistics, there's past precedent. No, it's not an actual real source, but the point is you want to find something like this, something similar. And now you have a claim, you have a warrant, you have evidence, and finally you need to top this off with an impact. But what is an impact? An impact is simply stating why your argument matters, why people are affected by it, or why people should care about it. Now, if you're arguing for something, usually you have to say that the impacts are good for people or good for the people being affected by what you're arguing over. If you're arguing against something, you want to argue that this is bad for people. Remember, your impact is all about telling me, why does your argument matter to me or matter to your audience? What is the impact that it is having on the lives of people? Is that a good impact? Is their life getting better? Or is that a bad impact? And is their life getting worse? That's all that an impact has to talk about. Always keep in mind, why do people care? Why does this matter? Returning to our homework example, an impact of banning homework would essentially be something like reducing the mental strain on students would lead to them actually wanting to learn more in school or being more effective when learning content. When we reduce mental strain, students are happier and more eager to learn and take in different kinds of content. That's an impact because I'm stating how students are being helped. I'm stating why my argument matters. Students being happy, healthy, and more eager to learn is obviously a good thing because it means they'll, be better students. So just to recap, arguments are made up of a claim, a warrant, evidence, and an impact. And that's all there is to it. Thank you so much for watching, and definitely check out the next video that we have released. It is hosted by the one and only 3-time national champion coach, Quest Sandell. So now that you know the basics of an argument, we'll be going over how to structure and format it for a round of congressional debate. He's the best of the best. You definitely don't want to miss this video. So please like, comment, subscribe, and have notifications on. If you have a suggestion for a video that you want to see next, definitely leave it in the comments. It'll help us out a lot. See you next time. Bye-bye.